firm believer that history can prove a haunting. And when you come to a great little town like this here in Galena, Illinois, you've got so much rich history here, especially all the way back to the Civil War and before that, that almost every place you go to and every store, every person you meet has a story to tell you. Especially when you come to a place like this, the DeSoto Hotel. Firm believer that history can prove a haunting.
When I'm here in the evenings, I can feel like a presence, and sometimes if I just look up, I could like almost see something moving.
As off-duty policemen with the Chicago Paranormal Detectives, we investigate paranormal scenes like we would crime scenes. We have to maintain the integrity of the scene. We have to maintain the controlled environment.
We were gotten where our arm was all burnt, and as we were walking through, we were just talking about it. We weren't expecting anything, and this is where we ended up getting an apology. One of the things I'm wondering is if there's anybody here that wants to talk to us tonight.
All of a sudden, I just thought someone was walking behind me. I turned around, I thought, oh, it's a housekeeper, and no one was there. It was just the strangest feeling that came over me. I know there was someone walking behind me.
Taking pictures to show a friend of mine up in Minnesota what I had done with the window treatments. And when I got up there, she happened to be a jeweler, and she was looking at the pictures, and she says, "What is this?" And sure enough, in the picture, there were some forms, figures in the mirror.
Yeah, we're here at one of the other lead mines south of Chestnut Mountain, 10 miles south of Galena. We're about ready to go into the shaft. Now look, we're going in to the cavern. Now you got to realize these were all like hand dug by picks. Men, which you don't see too many men like that nowadays. As you can see, there's not much room in here. This consisted of a little potbelly stove that he'd have here, a little chimney, have a bed, not much at all.
And they had a ghost they called Puck. And it was real interesting, except for when I was doing the story on Puck. I do most of my work at home. And when I was doing the story, he followed me home because odd things were happening.
What they would do is they'd lower the, right here you can see a trapdoor. There's a trapdoor, they'd lower the coffins down here, have the wigs. Because up here what they would have right in the back area, they had the embalming room, so they do the embalming back there. Right here is pretty much where a lot of the energy has been felt. When so right here we saw just a kid, 12-year-old boy, just standing here with his elbow very casually looking right down on him as he was working on the bar. He said the boy was all dressed in black. He looked like he had like a little sailor suit on with a black hat and a red bow around the hat. So he said he saw it for a split second, he looked around, he was gone.
There have been a couple of things that I've experienced that I struggle for reasonable explanations.
I'm Ron Cuddup. I'm Senior Investigator for the Louisville Ghost Hunters. This is Dwight Crabtree, Deb Crabtree, and Willie. We're here at 111 Main Street doing an investigation tonight. Is there anyone here that'd like to speak to us tonight? If there's somebody here, we'd like to ask you to please come out and make contact with us. What can you tell me?
tell me.
Mango hit the plate and bounced, and the man across from me said, "Oh my God, did you see that?" And as he said that, I turned around because I thought someone was standing there, and there was no one there.
Because I heard an old man's voice. I couldn't understand what he was saying. And then later on, a different old man's voice. And then later on, I did hear the woman's voice saying, hello.
Sleeping in the bed, and nobody else was home. I had a water bed, and I could feel someone sit on the edge of the bed.
Just 3 raps right in a row. Well, I turned around, looked at the door, and I decided I wasn't going to go back in.
Numerous reports of hauntings from this facility itself have come into play, from apparitions to the lights flickering on and off.
Investigate. You guys?
This is me opening the gate.